Hello, my crafty friends. Today we're studying Psalms 116, verses 5 and 6. And these are for the letter O and P in our alphabet of Psalms, alphabet of God's promises and Psalms. Or I don't have my paper with me, so I can't remember exactly how that goes, but that I'm following Sue Hiles on. And um, the verses are Psalms 116, verses 5 and 6. But I think I want to actually read 1 through 7 because the ones we did yesterday um, that were from the last 2 weeks, they were hard. They were about hard times and about putting your hope, in God and knowing that He can be your stronghold. And today, um, I want to share Psalm 116 that is about, when the sun comes out tomorrow. Psalm 116, and we're going to read verses 1 through 7. I love the Lord, for he heard my voice. He heard my cry for mercy. Because he turned his ear to me, I will call on him as long as I live. The cords of death entangled me. The anguish of the grave came upon me. I was overcome by trouble and sorrow. And then I called on the name of the Lord. O Lord, save me. The Lord is gracious and righteous. Our God is full of compassion. The Lord protects the simple-hearted. When I was in great need, he saved me. Be at rest once more, O my soul, for the Lord has been good to you. And I just think that those whole 7 verses are just when we're in the after the storm and we can see how God brought us through it. But the verses that we're going to actually put in our journal today are 5 and 6, which is the Lord is gracious and righteous. Our God is full of compassion. The Lord protects the simple-hearted. When I was in great need, he saved me. And some versions talk about childlike faith and simple-hearted. I guess they're kind of the same. And because of that, I wanted to make these beautiful, colorful pages like a child would make. And I wanted to put my backsplash, my background, whatever you want to call it, is these 2 songs, Grace All Sufficient and I Will Sing the Wondrous Story. And those are old hymns that I've always really enjoyed. And I cut them off so I don't have all the words here. But that's going to be our background. And I want to put down some pretty vibrant things today on this page, and that's, I'm trying to figure out what's the best. I can't remember. I thought about this earlier, but I don't want to cover up the title of the songs. And I don't want the butterflies covered up. Use up my my punched all my punched shapes that I had maybe too much. Goodness gracious, I just can't stop that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that was one too many. Maybe put that over this. Didn't want to cover up my words. Or the butterfly. No. turn it like that. There we go. Now, by the time I get these glued down, they probably won't look the same at all. Okay, I'm going to glue this one down, and then we'll come back and we'll do the other one. Hopefully it'll look something like this when I get back. Okay, now I haven't glued this one piece down yet, our verse, because I want to go around the edges of it with a with the ink pad before I put it on here. And I think I had something else. There it is. So let's put this little dot there. Yeah, let's put it on top of that. If you just got some circle punches and one or two other punches like this flower and a butterfly, you can make completely different mood pages just with those things. They're, you know, you can do so much with them that I think that's one thing worth investing in. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this green since the paper's green, and we'll smudged it. Add a little more smudges since I did some. You know, you can't. Okay, we'll make it pretty smudgy since I messed up the first one. I'm going to go ahead and do, I think I'm going to do this one with a different color. Just because we can. We'll use abandoned coral on it because it'll be done that way. I'll do some smudgies on this one too, so that it kind of looks like it belongs with the other one. Okay. Excuse me, goodness. All right, now we will glue this down. You have to be kind of careful with that Distress Oxide because it is water reactive. Okay. I'm really liking that. It looks bright and cheerful. And then we're going to do the same kind of thing on this page. I think we're going to put our butterfly one right in the middle. I want these pages to look, you know, like they kind of belong together. Oh, I'm going to mess up the... I think it'll be okay to cover that up, and we'll just keep I Will Sing. I think that'll be all right. Then we'll put our verse down here. I don't know. I really like the verse. I mean the song title. But I think the important part is that I'm going to sing. So we'll go ahead and see if we can. Sometimes it's not as easy to get these things to coordinate as you think it's going to be. Put that there. It's here. Not there. Now reverse right here. Okay, we're going to do something sort of like that. I'll glue this down and we'll be back. Okay, I got those glued down. And I kind of like the fact that some places my stuff is going on top of the border. I kind of like that. I didn't think about it when I was doing it, but after I got it all trimmed up, I kind of like it. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Sorry about that. Okay. A while back, I had to order a new Stabilo all pencil, and when I ordered a new black one, I also ordered a green one because green's my favorite color, and I didn't know they had a green one until that day. Anyway, I haven't used it yet, so I'm going to play with it on this page, and we're going to see what it does. I don't know if it'll be good or not, but we'll start. We'll start up here, and I haven't decided yet if I want to go around those flowery things too, or just the circles. I don't know if it'll be good to go around everything, or if it will actually detract from it if I do everything. So I'm just going to do the circles first, and then I'll decide about the other. And this page is curved. It's kind of hard to. It's what happens when you start at the front of the book and work to the back. You get that. I'm not even quite to the center. But right here is the center of the book. So it's kind of in that awkward stage between the really cool puffiness and the even place that we all, or at least that I always think I want it to be. Okay, now we'll go back and use a wipe to wet my finger down here. I may have to use the wipe itself because this doesn't seem to be. It doesn't spread quite as easily as the black does, which that's not a bad thing. Sometimes the black goes too easily. That ended up being kind of. I don't want it to be quite so shadowy. I want it to kind of blend. I really don't like that to be too obvious. Okay. I think I'm going to let that be it. If I outline all those flowers, then everything will be green. So we're going to leave it just like this. And we're going to have a childlike faith and peace about God being full of compassion and protecting us. And I thank you, and I hope that this psalm blessed you today. God's blessings on you always. Bye-bye.